Huh. Uh, Give me 1 second here. And now that I've gone live, I'm going to go ahead and get some water. I'll be right back. I can't believe it's been 14 fucking years since this game came out. Oh god, I'm old. Oh shit. Damn. Damn. Oh, that's odd. Why is OBS? Why is your audio input capture thing looking like that? That's not correct. Why in the hell? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We'll mess with that later. That's a problem for this is what I get for updating my OBS before I go live. All right. Well, we're heading back to the fine town of Prim. So, as we left off, we just reinstated law and order in the fine town of Prim. We got our new sheriff right here, Prim Slim. The second of the many cowboy robots in this game. And we got Eddie. We also got a little bit of a word that everyone's heading down to Novak. That the guys who shot us in the head are heading down to Novak. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can get up to. In the meantime, I actually want to go ahead and check out the NCR Correctional Facility. I think I heard about that sheriff guy over there, and even though I didn't pick him, because you know Prim Slim's right there, and that's easy. That's super fucking easy. I'm still kind of interested to see what's going on over there. So let's see. Is there anything that we could probably? Yeah, we'll just fast shop at this Ganger plant, and we'll make our way over. Now, who's over here? Now, the fun thing about Eddie is that he sets your perception skill at maximum, so you're gonna start seeing like enemy pips all over the fucking place. That's one. That's two. There you go. I should probably not be using that this fucking thing to shoot goddamn bloat flies. There we go. You know what? Actually, I've changed my mind. We are not going to be heading to the Patagonia Correctional Facility, the NCRCF, quite yet. What we are going to be heading down to is Mojave Outpost, because we got to do a little bit of trading. And Prim, as fine a town as it is not exactly swimming in supplies. Although I guess we should probably go through Prim rather than... Yeah. Hey, deputy. They really got to get you cleaned up off the streets, my man. I mean, next thing you know, people are going to be coming out and looting bodies and stuff. That's just no good. Hey, Ham, how we doing? I can't believe I started my playthrough one day before the 14th anniversary. I feel really stupid. I was browsing through Twitter this morning, and I saw that, and I'm like, well, you know, you live and you learn, really. Okay, so going through Prim actually puts us away from the road, so we're going to be moving back over. And what do we want to use right now? We got like a bunch of 10mm. Still, I think I'm gonna be using the modded out like pistol we found. Seems like we got a couple folks hanging around, but there's also California Sunset Drive-In. What do we got over here? Ah, we got some ghouls running around. I'm not gonna worry about them. As long as they're not aggroed onto me, I don't really care all that much. Oh! Eddie, what the hell are you taking so long for? Come on. There we go. You're just ahead of the curve. You know what? I am. I'm wet. I'm a day soon on that. That's some sort of ghoul over there. Yep. There we go. And we got some bugs over here in the dry lake. And one more. Thank you for the stinger, Eddie. I appreciate it. Alright. Got some more bugs over here. Now, one of the things that I really like about, like, New Vegas is, like, they tell you, like, hey, the roads are mostly fine, but, like, I mean, listen, occasionally there's some fucking problems, like, along the way. There are occasionally, like, bandits that'll hit you because the NCR can't be everywhere. And, like, as you're going through and traveling on the road, there are, like, genuine, like bandit... Oh, shit. There are like bandit attacks here every once in a while, and they're set ambushes. They're like done with like a decent amount of like skill. They're not just a bunch of like. They're not just a bunch of like random fucking like raiders that just got plopped in the middle of the DC hellscape or whatever. Oh, a cowboy repeater. I can use that to repair mine. Or just repair another one. And, like, they don't respawn. Like, if you kill the jackals over here, then that part of the road is safe again. Like, they don't come back. I think it's neat. Oh, he's got a 10mm. I'm stealing that shit. Need to bump my repair skills soon. Want to be able to get jury rigging here in a little while. Barrels, just some barrels. Eddie, who the fuck are you shooting at? Oh. I swear to God, I'm not normally this bad of a shot. There we go. Alright, well, now that we're here, we might as well check out the inside of this police station. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong.
Hey!
Jesus, alright. Hey, calm down. Get off my fucking robot! Oh, shit. Well, that's a hell of a thing. There we go. We'll take some of the medics you got. Computer's not on. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in here. That grenade wrap was a pretty good snag, though. Only just for the money. That's right. Oh, they have bitter drink and healing powder in here. Goddamn. Eddie, did you open that fucking door? Hydra, a little pre-war money. We'll let Eddie take care of that. Good job, Eddie. Four gloves, check the hearts. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. What can I get rid of? There we go. Perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is a little bit of metagaming. So I know there's a guy up there in the Mojave Outpost who's going to be like, well, hey, why don't you go ahead and take care of some of the bugs that have been popping up on the like the Long 15 down here. Over in the Ivanpah dry lake or whatever. And knowing that, I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively take care of that. Also, this place is notorious for, like, having bugged insects, just kind of flipping into geometry. So we're just gonna go ahead and take care of that here while we're moseying on through. Jesus, Eddie. Watch where you're going. Oh, shit. Couple more right over here. Actually, do I have some of that dynamite? Fuck it. Might as well use it for something. Oh, shit. There we go. That's most of them taken care of here. Maybe we got one or two more. Oh shit, gang members. Alright.
They killed him.
Yeah.
I'm hit. I'm.
Good job, guys. Oh, a modded 10mm. Well, alright then. Police baton. Yeah, I'm not expecting these guys to have much on them. Jet's nice. I can sell that later. Healing powder. Oh, some mines? Grenades, even. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and heal up. Alright, well, we're gonna repair some of this stuff. There we go. Plenty of weight. Yeah, having a low strength early game is a little annoying, but it's ultimately not that big a deal. We got the abandoned bomber over here. This is a little outside the purview of, like, you know, taking care of the thing that we're messing with. But Eddie's deciding to get into shit, so... Oh, there's a bunch of rat scorpions over there. Eddie, we're... Fuck off that. Stop that, you. I don't like that one going all the way on the side. That big one. Alright. As long as we didn't, like, mess with the big one, we should be fine. There's also a couple more ants over by an overpass that we kind of skipped through as we were getting the guys over at the dry racetrack. We're gonna hit those as well, and then we're gonna head up to the Mojave Outpost. Probably down over here. Or maybe they only spawn after, like, you actually accept the quest. That'd probably be a smarter idea. But still, we'll figure it out. Regardless, there are definitely going to be some bandits up here. Or just bugs. Oh, yeah, he's stuck on stuff. Probably gonna be a couple of bugs hiding out around here, but it seems like it's it, actually. What's in the shop? Jack fucking shit. Oh, there's Stein's journal. Hey, and the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap. And a pugilism illustrated. Hey, this is alright. Literally can't believe my luck. I can't hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now, I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. We were alone in my office. They let it be known that he's a member of Caesar's Legion. Oh. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nitton. Turns out the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, the powder ganger for harassing Legion from raiding cloddies on this side of the river. Didn't have to think for a moment about Mr. Fox's proposal before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troopers at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys scoop everyone up. For the simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I can almost go back to NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in the safe house between here and the Mojave Outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very excited. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph Stein III, Esquire. Wow. Well, this might be the place then, but there's not like a whole lot of supplies around here. Oh, gun cabinet. Well, unfortunately I can't unlock that. Is there a key around here somewhere? BBs? And a BB gun. You never know when you might need that. Is there anything I want to drop here? Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll have to remember this place for later. What do we got in here? A little bit of ammo. And a stealth boy. Looks like a couple of abandoned caravans on the way up. Oh, traders, okay. Fucking thirsty over here, goddamn.
Hey there. Need any?
Well, let me see what you got.
Sure.
You've got some GRA ammo. That's not terrible. Dynamite. Tri-beam laser rifle. If I can afford that, which I can't. Leather armor's doing okay, so I don't really need to buy any more. Metal armor might not be bad, honestly. Yeah, it gives me something to wear that actually has some beef. AT material rifle suppressor. This guy's selling a bunch of shit. Let's see. And all of it is outside of my price range. On the plus side, he's selling something decent enough that I can actually trade for it, which is nice. So I'll toss him a couple of my 10mm pistols that I'm not using. Some of my 9mm that I'm not using. Let's see. BB gun I'm going to keep. Could sell him the old cowboy repeater. Not going to really use any of these frag grenades, but let's see if we can't toss off some of the more expensive stuff first. One of those. The varmint rifles I'm not using. And then the grenades and the dynamite. There we go. Happy doing business.
Goodbye.
Alright. Up to Mojave Outpost. Go check out these statues. Hey, what's a hell of a climb? This sort of elevation is like fucking would be nuts to actually climb up with your feet. Like, I don't know how people make it up here. Unification Monument. In the year 2271, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and the Rangers of the New California Republic met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed in the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion. Neat.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
What is this place?
Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or their clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing.
That was a weird line delivery. Well, Sergeant Kilborn, is there any work around here to speak of?
Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks, someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of
it's a
repair,
sniper.
HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
What are those statues of?
Those two? Represents unification. Mostly good for shade. Won't do much else when the Legion reaches us.
You seem delightful and very, very optimistic individual, Sergeant Kilborn, but I will have to take my leave.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, what a killjoy.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
Hey, let's go talk to that sniper. I'm sure they want to be bothered right now.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
Well, Ranger Ghost, I can hear your room echo in your voice acting, so we're gonna go ahead and assume that you're a real character. Well, you know what? That depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
Well, why don't... Ranger Ghost, pardon my insubordination, but why aren't you taking care of this yourself?
Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If troubles hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head. Rather be sitting here than in a cell.
That's fair enough. I'll take care of it. I mean, I'm on my way anyways.
All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude.
Man,
Listen,
that's a bit condescending.
I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right?
Well, anything you can tell me about this here outpost?
Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit.
Well, what I see here is a failure of government. All over the place. I have seen nothing but failures of government from the NCR. It's crazy. You hear anything news from the West?
Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log.
All right. Well, I'll be going now. You take care.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
Will do. I think that it's really fun that, like, the fact that you can do so many side quests for the NCR, like, they have so much shit that needs somebody who's, like, not part of them to, like, go out and take care of that shit, is, like, a real damning statement of, like, the state of their, like, the governance of, like, the area, I guess. If that makes any sense. Let's check out the barracks.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
Lacey, is there any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch.
Damn.
Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
Anything you can tell me about this here outpost?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
It makes sense. What do you have to trade?
Take a look.
Alright, what does she have? Ooh, a 556 pistol. That's really good, actually. I'm gonna be holding out for that gun, though. I don't think I'll pick that up here. Powder charge, single shotgun, 10mm. Not terrible. She's got fucking skill books? Goddamn! I didn't realize they could have those in inventory. There's laser pistol recycler, hunting revolver, match barrel. Don't really need any of these right at the moment. 556 rounds. How many 556 do I have? 44? I'm gonna need more with that gun coming up. Need some 357 rounds. Could use some 223 as well. Alright, now what can I sell? Let's see. Toss you frag grenade. Toss you some dirty water. Got some fixtures, some jet. I'm just gonna saddle you up with a fuckload of drugs. Right? Do I have anything here that I'd like to sell? There's some pre-war money I can toss. Ammo I don't need. Nah, I'm looking good on that. Alright.
Hello.
You take care of yourself. Well, howdy.
Looking for trouble?
Well, you seem to have a very unique voice, ma'am. Now, I'm only looking around.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning.
Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
You alright, ma'am?
All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what are you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Well, ma'am, that doesn't rightly make any sense.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Who's Jackson?
NCR officer, trooper, whatever. Runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Oh, that sounds right, mighty kind of you. I wanted to ask you something else, though.
What's on your mind?
Why are you here at the bar?
Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin.
Well, I already asked about work. Anything you can tell me about the outpost?
You're looking at it. It's a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside.
That fucking monument outside?
Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about.
Covered in... Man, those statues seem to be relatively clean.
I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real. And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull. Which, by my reckoning, is making up for a deficiency of his.
Damn.
But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking.
Who are those statues supposed to be?
One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper. Supposed to represent unification of West and East. Or some such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, they've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
What?
Let me see what else you got here. Any work?
If you're looking to sign on with a caravan? No. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with a Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though. Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you.
Running gun sounds interesting.
Jackson might have something for you if you haven't already spoken to that old buzzard. He was looking to try to get troops to clear the North Road. You can find him over in the other building. The one without a bar.
Any other work?
I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton. Word is, one of the snipers in the nest on the roof spotted smoke from the east.
Sniper on the roof?
Yeah, her name's Ghost or something. Fucking scary. Ooh. Guess it's 'cause you'll never see her till you're dead. NCR and their goddamn nicknames. As if Caesar himself's gonna piss and run if he hears them. Anyway, go on and head up top. Ask her what's going on if you haven't already. I don't much give a shit.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, well, you take care, ma'am. I'll leave you to your drinking.
You take care now.
The Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
And then there's just a bunch of troops sleeping back here. There's no one actually, like, hanging out, doing nothing. Alright, to the main building, then. Oh, don't know why that jumped sideways. Hey, how you doing, Major Knight?
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Well, you sound a lot like my friend Liam, Major Knight. I don't know. I'm a courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the
I'll tell you.
commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Well, sir, I don't believe you told me your name.
Oh, Knight. You must not be from around here. If so, doesn't do to get too friendly.
Something wrong with asking your name?
This isn't the Republic. Oddly enough, Legion's a little more forgiving about friendships. Out here, it's not as accepted. Not that I mind being friends, it's just being open about it in the outpost. Well, I have to work here.
So is that a no, you don't want to be friends, or...
I would. Perhaps some other time. When my orders take me to Vegas, perhaps. Wish things were different, but might take some time. If you need something repaired, let me know. I can sign the work order. As long as caps change hands, I can put them back in yours.
I could use some help with my gear, Major Knight, now that you mention it.
Let me...
And he's just gonna go ahead and let me repair all of my shit 100% for free. How can you have a place where you aren't allowed to make friends? Thomas, he's talking about butthole friends. Getting real friendly with each other. Anything I can do to help around here, Major Knight?
Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
How about you tell me about this here outpost?
NCR border guard duty mostly. It's our job to make sure the caravans can move safely along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting or assignment, but it beats being sent east or patrolling the Colorado. Legion's pretty thick there.
Well, I gotta take off, Major Knight. You take care of yourself.
Dismissed.
That's... Once again, that's an entirely different voice actor. Ah, delicious, delicious, delicious. A full condition. So yeah, if you're gay, you get free repairs, turns out. It's delightful. Anyways, hello, Ranger Jackson. You seem...
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Ranger Jackson, you happen to sound a lot like my friend Major Knight out there. You sure seem like you have enough soldiers.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
The NCR sending more troops?
Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them, passing through.
You sound frustrated.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, Didn't mean to
Ranger
talk
Jackson,
your
I
ear off.
can't help but
Some
notice
days,
that you were talking
I feel
about.
like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results.
Ranger Jackson, I hate to inform you, but it does seem like all these caravans are already back the fuck up. Like, I don't think you're getting anything in or out of this place. I think you might be fucked, my friend. Anywhere I can help?
Help? No, look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Yeah, God, don't you just love bureaucracy in action, Thomas? That sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Yeah, I appreciate
Patrolling
it.
the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
You know, I hear a lot about this nuclear winter that you're talking about. Alright. Kind of clear out some of these critters. And I'll just fast travel to the road stop here. Stopping the caravan for ants. I mean, I'm not... part of me is like, you could probably just have the Brahmin walk on them and it'd be fine. Like, if you got a gun, you can probably handle the ants. Yeah, these things just don't spawn until...
Hello there.
Oh,
It's good to
shit!
see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider I did.
Malcolm, you son of a
Name's
bitch! You got me
Malcolm
again!
Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Every fucking time. I was thinking to myself, I've probably got enough caps to where, like, he's gonna start showing up. But even then, like, just out of nowhere. Be like, the army closed I-80 because someone saw some wild dogs. It's really, it's goofy, alright? To be fair, there are also like Viper bandits kind of coming up and down through the highways through here. So they're not completely full of shit that it's, you know, fucked up out here. It's just they're closing it, but they're sending you out to clear out the wrong thing. Which, once again, NCR, what you thinking about? What's going on here? Mac, why in the Sam hell you followed me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those Blue Star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
Why didn't you just say anything there?
I had to make sure of your disposition. There's a lot of jumpy folks out there that'll shoot a man as soon as talk to him. Now that we're conversing, though, I can tell you what I know about those caps. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla stars.
So you collect these caps too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Well, where can I find more of these caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception.
Mention someone named Festus. Who's that?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
Huh. Well, thank you for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Well, goddamn. Okay, say the thing you say you just said again. Some people attack people on the suspicion that they have these bottle caps. I mean, it's not. Yeah, that's just normal robbery after a certain point. Like, I feel like you're conflating some of these two things. Anyways, I'm hitting a stealth boy. Malcolm, and a quick saving.
Whoa!
Malcolm, you son of a bitch, you got yourself some stars. Also, take. God damn it.
Whoa!
Am I getting greedy with this? Yeah.
Whoa!
There we go. Thanks for your stars, Malcolm, you bitch. Oh, I'm done collecting those, my ass. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I can go unlock that one gun case over in that general store now. Neat. Get repair up. Bring that up to 35. Snape will bring up a little bit just for convenience's sake. Shotgun surge is not bad, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a little bit till I get a better shotgun. I'm kind of thinking comprehension, just so I can burn through some of those skill books. Gunslinger ain't bad. Not bad at all, actually. We'll do comprehension, though. And we can finally eat all those skill books. Sort by weight, Gaines Electronics, Tales of Junktown, Jerky Bender, 2 Duck and Cover, and drink some Sunset Sarsaparilla. And I think we got them all cleared out. Neat. Now we just head back to the general store, pick that lock, and we're fucking golden. Damn. That is not actually a whole lot of shit. Alright, back to Mojave Outpost. We'll get Major Knight to fix up some of my shit.
Howdy.
Back again?
Thank you. Hey, Ranger
Appreciate
Jackson.
the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract
Jackson, don't
mercenaries
fuck
on
me
the
over on
outpost.
this.
Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Hey, thank you, Jackson. I appreciate it. Yeah, now that we're done here, got some trading done, got some stuff taken care of, we're going to head over to NCRCF. Let's see what's going on over there in that neck of the woods. Well, I know you didn't actually kill yourself, but that does not paint a very good picture, my man. And can't make shit. Alright. It's full of people who need to get shot. That is true. But it's also full of people who get fooled by a disguise. So disguises in this game work really simply. Basically, you put on a uniform belonging to one of the major factions, and it kind of fools most of them into thinking that you're just a normal dude. Now that can be seen through. There are some people who can and will see through it, but for the most part, you're good to go.
You eyeballing me? Never gets old when something blows up.
Yep. I'm gonna take that off though, because I don't care about these fuckers.
Over here!
You're right, it doesn't get old when things blow up. Yeah, I don't need that. That's the weight value per weight is not great on that. Yeah, still a little overweight. Yeah, I don't need any of that dynamite. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, NCRCF.
Aha!
Oh! Yeah, give me 1 second here. Forgot about that. If you get too close to the door, that guy discovers you, you gotta talk to him. It's a big pain in the butt. Goddamn, it's so fucking gross over here. Like just sitting around like, yeah, I mean, we got those fucking stink pools to the southeast. It's, you know, they're just there. They're just hanging out there. Don't worry about that too much. There you go.
Aha!
There's something I'm missing here. Whatever. You know what? Fuck these guys. We're shooting them. I tried to play this nice.
What have you done? Hey, what have you done? They killed him. Damn.
Hey,
You
Mace.
ought to worry about the guys trying to kill you first.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Bottle Cap. Well, what do you know? He did say you find them in the damnedest places. Bold of you.
I'm hit.
Yo, he hit that fucking stanky leg when he got shot. God damn, look at that dude move.
They killed him.
Thanks, Eddie. Like, I'm genuinely shocked that this is what they're having trouble with. Well, that's not working. I forget I'm wearing heavy armor. It's getting slowed down so easy once you have that gun out. Must be some bows or something. Hey, some stim packs. Neat. Yeah, he got a whole stanky body, or he will be in a few days. Yeah, but he went out like a fucking champion. Like, what am I gonna say about him? Like, am I not gonna pretend he's not the coolest dude who's ever died? There's another dude in that tower over there. Thank you. You know, what am I doing? I got 357 rounds now. I think one NCR Ranger could probably solo this place. I wouldn't be super shocked. This does definitely seem like one of those problems where it's just like, yeah, you send one Ranger. They'll be back in like a couple days, maybe.
I'm hit. This is hopeless.
There we go. Is there anyone else here? Anyone at all? Anything worth taking at all? Hey, bitch, it's Cookbook. Well, hello. Don't mind if I do. Wow, nothing. Goddamn fucking shit. At least I got the XP for picking the locks.
Hey!
Hey, Carter. See ya, Carter. Look at this fucking Jamrokai looking motherfucker.
I'm hit!
Yeah, you are. He's got extended mags. Neat. Yeah, I'll do it. Mentats. Ash is literally useless. Goddamn. Ooh. Let's see here. Yep, right back out the door again. And like, the whole point of like how the NCR could like potentially, like one NCR ranger could potentially solo this place really speaks to like just how like fucking understaffed and like misappropriated the NCR is. Just like the amount of bureaucratic bloat that has completely strangled this like nation state. Crazy.
Damn.
On the plus side though, this guy has sunglasses, so I will be stealing these. There we go.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Damn.
Calm down, I haven't reloaded yet. Just very calmly, let me sit. There we go. You guys are very impatient, and I don't appreciate it.
Anybody
Ooh.
there?
No.
Damn!
Found you.
Damn!
You like that?
This is hopeless!
Get him, Eddie. Look at my robot go. I'm so proud of him. Hey, Scrambler. Hey, Eddie. Oh, 10mm submachine. Oh, hell yeah, let's fucking go. You know that shit. Oh, he's got a plasma pistol. Jesus Christ, Eddie. There we go. You know, they could have had a real career as an artist. I don't know. It seems very tragic. Access the Warden's log. Guard transfers to the east. Comments and cessation threats. Suspicion about prisoner conspiracy. Okay. They're transferring away 3 more of my men. They tell me it's all to keep the situation at the dam under control, but what about this place? The situation here has become dangerous for my men and I. I know it, the men know it, the prisoners know it. It's only a matter of time before something happens. I've seen the reports of this so-called Caesar's Legion. It sounds like they're just another bunch of raiders, but the higher-ups back west seem to think they're a serious threat. They are. They are actually a serious threat. You are kind of full of shit on that one. Something's going on, and I'm sure that Cook's behind it all. No evidence yet, but something feels off. About Cook, he's quite popular here among the younger prisoners. Many of them have been taken in by his anti-NCR dogma. Cook's group are all model prisoners, especially Cook himself. They don't fight, they always do what they're told. They make me nervous. I have watched them and have them watch every second of every day if I could. James, you and I served together for 7 years, and I'm calling in a favor. I need you to convince General Oliver to stop transferring my men out of here and deliver the replacements I was promised. I'm expected to put these prisoners to work making new rail lines and fixing existing ones, but I can't do that if I don't have any guards to keep an eye on them. Does the General really expect the handful of men I have left to be able to keep several dozen hard men in line? You owe me for that one time in Modoc. Don't let me down, Nathan. They let him down. Mentat Psycho. Couple empty syringes. That man was getting high. Alright, and I think that's about it. Now, there's some stuff if you got a positive reputation with the powder gangers, which most people don't, because, like, who really walks up in good sprints like, yeah, I want to help these guys out. But there's some stuff that you can do for them. There's, like, a couple things here and there. It's not, like, too big a deal. But it's, like, some stuff. And you can even, like, if you want, you can betray them to the NCR later and lead them into a trap. It's neat. But you need to really kind of finesse it a little bit, and I don't really care enough. Sorry. Anyways, now we go talk to Meyer, I guess.
Hello.
Hey, Myers.
Didn't know anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking for trouble. What's your story?
What'd you do before you ended up incarcerated?
I was a sheriff, believe it or not, for a small town far to the west of here. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I helped speed it up one too many times. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will do the time. Fair enough trade if you ask me.
Tell me more about what happened to the prison.
I understand that Cook was behind it all. I kept my head down the whole time. Didn't want any part of it. I stuck around, figuring the NCR would show up and put things back the way they were. No sense in making myself look guilty, right?
That's fair. Who's Cook?
Some kind of anti-NCR rebel. Some people just don't like being pushed around and told what to do.
There's a good bit of low-intelligence dialogue where they send you to kill somebody who's been watching the prison. If you pass the speech test, it tells you he's really a bounty hunter. Yeah, there's some cool stuff there, here and there. When you report back, you tell Cook he said he was a bounty hunter and I love Bunny, so I killed him. He said he was a bunny hunter and I love Bunny, so I killed him. It's very Eddie core dialogue. Speaking of Eddie. All right. Where can I find Cook?
He went north with some of the other guys. Didn't say where. Didn't say why. All I know is he's got some kind of score to settle with the NCR.
Well, Myers, I gotta ask, why are you still here? Literally everyone is dead.
I'm not quite sure the kind of greeting NCR troopers will give an escaped con like myself. Figure it's better to stay put for now.
Who's in charge of Powder Gangers?
Right now, Eddie and his boys run the place. They've got the guns and the dynamite, so they call the shots.
Well, Myers, there's one thing that they're missing, and that's their lives. I gotta go. You have fun in this empty fucking prison.
Watch yourself out there.
Alright, well now that's done, we're gonna go ahead and head over to Nipton. We're gonna go check that out. Canyon Wreckage, Quarry Junction. We're not touching Quarry Junction. Not for a long fucking time. Alright, and we're back off to Nipton. We're heading to the west. No, we're heading to the east. The hell are you shooting at? There we go. Ah, son of a bitch. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you shooting at me for? Oh, they totally bugged the fuck out on this one.
He's crazy. Help! There!
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
This is the first time I've actually seen the random event play out like how it's kind of supposed to, where you kind of watch it happen. Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Your Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. Once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
You know, in hindsight, I do have talking to people. Actually, you know what? I can do this. This will work out just fine. Yep. Well, I don't know if they spawned in quite yet, but this lady should be right around here. Alright, well, that works. Now, with any luck, those... Yep, there they are. See, if it's a lady, I don't feel any guilt about killing her. And I can talk it out with the other guy. They're gonna do their shootout, whatever. I'm not getting involved in that.
You there. Please help me. Help! You there, please help me. Damn! Help! You... This is hopeless! Help! You there, please help me. He...
Did you see?
No! Damn it! Oh, I fucked it up. I just needed to... Okay, I see. That's right, you keep crawling into the floor. Here we go. Now they're gonna do their thing.
You there, please help me.
You know, in hindsight, this really does look like it's her fucking problem.
You there, please help me.
Oh, she died.
Did you see that?
Any idea why? Lucky Charm necklace. You know, all sorts of nasty people are looking for caps like those. You'd be safe if you got rid of them.
Really? I had no idea. And here I've been carrying them all this time, never knowing how dangerous they were.
It's all good,
What
man.
do you
I
think
got
I should
you.
do with them? Bury them or something?
I can hold on to you for them. I'm not worried about the people that are looking for them.
They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did for me.
Wow. Thanks, man. But hey, do you have any more? I'm gonna try to take your journal. Things are finally turned around. I made a nice couple of caps turning some scraps the last time I passed, and I have a new traveling companion. Her name is Jacqueline. She's pretty cute. Not gonna get ahead of myself here, but things are looking up. And to think I was actually beginning to doubt the power of my lucky necklace. Yeah, you're cool, Thomas. What's the most damaging weapon I have in my inventory right now? .30 buckshot. It's time. Hello, Oliver.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
You feeling alright?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air!
You sound a lot like my buddy Ringo.
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Well, I'll see you later, Oliver.
Bye.
Smell that air. Perfect! Oh, no notes. God bless. Oh, I couldn't have timed that better if I tried. You're only shooting yourself with a shotgun? Oh, Thomas, don't hit me. Don't hurt me like that. Don't hurt me like that. What did I ever do to you? Come on now. I'm gonna want guns up for this next bit. No, there's no way to put this evenly. That'll work. How could you do this to me? How could you fucking do this to me? Well, hey, boxcars, how you doing?
Are you fucking kidding me? First, I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking
Criminality.
Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
You know, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot here, boxcars. What happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Boxcars, why the fuck are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
And you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
I'll give you 2 doses.
Good enough. Hand it over.
Okay. Well, how'd you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
You know. Not me, though. Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves. A nice score.
How'd your plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Well, goddamn. You said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
Do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
I love boxcars. He's so fucking funny. Let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Not much, actually. Time for me to
Later.
go. So here's the fun part. So here's a really fun part.
I'm hit!
Yeah, how broken are your fucking legs, asshole? How broken are your fucking legs? Oh, there we go. Oh, miss-up review. That might be useful here in a little bit. Yep. Person appears near death. To remove them from the cross would kill them. This is a lot more impressive if, you know, you didn't have one guy running into a fucking pole like that.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons did you teach? I'm gonna regret asking this, but what lessons did you teach here?
Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What exactly happened here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead.
You don't seem to have very healthy thoughts about women, Mr.
Only when I
Nicolta.
sprang it did they realize
Nicolata?
they were caught inside it too.
Nicolta? Whatever. I actually wasn't paying attention. You captured everyone.
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free.
It's pronounced Woolpiss. Gotcha.
Even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
Woolpiss and Colta. Well, I will look in the memes channel. Thank you very much for telling me about it. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nothing like General Lee Oliver and fucking Oliver Swanick being like the most killable people in the entire game. It's delightful. You slaughtered innocent civilians?
Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
Your crimes are unforgivable.
As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
Yeah. Actually, here. Yeah. So, do I have any psycho? About that. There we go. I will take that Ripper. I'll take your armor, your helmet. Take your bitter drink. And... there we go. Maybe you should have bought guns instead of lawnmower blades, you dumb assholes. It's really funny that they think they're gonna they're so confident. It does kind of speak to his point about like yeah, they really outnumbered us. They didn't do a fucking thing. But yeah, fuck those guys. Fuck those guys a lot. They suck so bad. You can make pretty good shotgun shells out of their fucking money though. There's that at least. Oh, fuck you. Well, alright then. Well, Nipton's fucked. There's something about these doors that are, like, deeply funny to me. They really do look like they're supposed to be, like kind of like a dual set of doors, like, in itself, but, like, it looks like they kind of got, like, stretched out. Like, the keys are in, like, weird slots. I don't know, it doesn't look like a very normal door. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, they booby-trapped the fuck out of this place, by the way. Yep. So, Legion, one of the things that, like, this game does, like, way better than New Vegas, or, sorry, this game does way better than 3, is, traps. Traps are set with, like, purpose. They're set, like, how people would set traps, and Legion set a lot of fucking traps. So, like, hey, if you're exploring around, sometimes they'll put, like, stuff a little tucked away so that, like, you don't see it until you round a corner. Or they'll put, like, mines under people's bodies. There's one coming up in, like a bend in a road where it's, like, they have mines hidden underneath, like traffic cones, and, like, it's basically impossible to get to without, like, triggering them. It's really good. They do a really good fucking job about traps in this game. So, like, right in here, you always want to drag the bodies out a little bit. Just to make sure. They also left dogs behind, you know, fuck with anyone who's, like, sticking around. And now we're back down to the basement. Got some turbo, a couple lottery tickets, gun cabinet. Alright, see what we got here. Buff out, some psycho. Sunset sarsaparilla. Yeah, we're just going around and looting the area. There's not a whole lot here, but, like, it is nice to see this kind of stuff that's lying around. Oh, there goes that psycho. I know there's some decent stuff up over the mayor's office. Also, this town hall building's, like, way bigger than it has any right to be. Yep, there it is. You always gotta move the bodies first. I'm moving so goddamn slow. Toolkit, desks. Got the cancel assembly area. Alright. This is down the first floor, and that's probably also down the first floor. Yep. And Marrow's office. Town Hall assembly floor, the restroom. Got some medics and some right-away. Let's pop open this door, see what's behind it. Just another storage area, it looks like. Bottle caps in the desk. Some ammo in the filing cabinets. Neat. Mayor. Bobby pins. Future weapons today. Laser pistol. Hey, Big Book of Science. Some Programmer's Digest. And cement tats. This man was very concerned about being smart. Welcome. Reset mainframe connection testing. Prison break high roller. Testing. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal for me and set it up for me. All 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha. Life of Mayor suits me fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. Making plenty of caps right here off of Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave Outpost. Guess you spent enough time standing around that backwater, you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. The local shops are all giving me a percentage of the sales to the troops, because it's my girls who bring them in. Ha! They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha! Mayor Joseph B. Stein. Doesn't that look official? Promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems things went to hell at the NCR Correctional Facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and would be if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. Sent the Gyms out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers rather, they insist on this name. Tell them no, that Nipton's open for trade, with 3 turns with girls as door prizes. Ah, you know they went for that deal. That's sold by Little Jim, anyways. Big Jim, rest in pieces. I see a lot of potential here, so long as I can keep the NCR troopers and powders, ridiculous name, from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily, the troopers only come at night, double entendre. So if the powders will only come during the day, again, I'll have them coming, 3rd time's the charm, and going. Yours in confidence, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. Hardly believe my luck, literally. Oh, this is the exact same thing we found at the little, room over there. Nice, pre-war. Oh, 20 pre-world money. That's not bad, actually. God damn, he has a lot of shit back here. And Nuka-Cola Victory, even. Oh, he's got some metal armor. Glad they explained that we don't have to feel bad about this guy getting burned alive on a tire fire. Yeah, I mean, listen, Nipton fucking sucks. They didn't deserve what happened to him, but, like, it's not a good place. Not a good place to be. Alright, let's see. What can I get repaired? That'll do it. Let me get myself back to the ranger to the outpost at the very least. So is there anything else I can eat just to bring down the weight? But a neat little dungeon. You know what? Maybe I was a little too quick to say it was bigger on the inside. Yeah, you can go through some of the houses here just to see, like, you know, people kind of getting interrupted in their daily lives. Maybe make a quick buck here or there, some salvage. There is one place, though, that's like... Well, watch out. Is it this one? Oh, yeah, it's this one. Alright. So this guy was ready. This guy was ready for shit. Alright, well, I'm not getting through that. Disarm the tripwire. Disarm the mine. Got a pressure plate in here that I don't know if I can to say. Oh, they got out. Ah, fuck. Thank you, Eddie. I really didn't want to deal with bark venom, bark scorpion poison. His desk is locked. With nothing in it. So is his cabinet. Got a knife and a cherry bomb there. And that tripwire, I'm assuming, is what opens that cage door. He's got a grenade rifle, Patriot's cookbook in there. Disarm that tripwire. Oh, I almost forgot it. Rig shotgun over here. I'm glad that they gave it like way more types of shotgun, and like especially like really cheap fucking shotguns. So like, it didn't have to like give you a combat shotgun every time you disarmed it like a shotgun trap. No toilet paper in the wasteland, which means that someone made a factory, produces it, it would become one of the most tactically important places in the wasteland. Yeah, I mean, they figured stuff out. Yep. Damn, alright. There we go. Oh, some whiskey. I'm all full up, though. A Legion ear. His fucking fridge is locked. Declaration of Vital Essence. I, Harry Collins, and hereby declare sole proprietorship of Vital Essence and claim hereto all legitimate rights in defending said essence versus all comers, QED. Town's been going to hell ever since Mayor Stein waltzed in from out west and he put Nipton on the map, but we know the real reason he come to town. He come from my Vital Essence. And then more come. The town's been growing by the day, all of them coming from my Vital Essence as if I didn't know it. And then more come. Ask questions like, Harry, why'd you spend all your time in that house of yours? You got something special in there? Sniffing around for my Vital Essence is what they're doing. Had enough. I'm locking up my essence, and I'm setting up defenses. No one's gonna get their hands on my Vital Essence except old Harry himself. Come what may, Harry Collins. But God bless you, sir. You really do have that Vital Essence. You can say a lot of things about this man, but you can't say that he doesn't have his Vital Essence. Alright. Back to Mojave Outpost. Yo, that fucking Brahmin's scooting. I'm taking off the armor just so I can walk a little bit faster. There we go. Another delightful actions to Dr. Strangelove. You love to see it.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall.
Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news.
Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting.
I love how they find out about this and their
Orders are to
unified
stay put.
response is like...
Fucking Mojave's going to hell. And all I can do is sit here and watch.
Yeah, isn't that rough? Doesn't that... I wonder if that speaks to something about this sort of liberal democracy you found yourself in. Anyways, hey, Major Knight. Hey, Major Knight. Repair all my shit for me,
doing a lot of
please.
good work out there.
Oh, well, thank you. Anything else I can do to help out around here?
You already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here.
Aw, thank you. Anyways, repair all my shit for free, please. There we go.
Goodbye.
Hey, Jackson.
Appreciate the help.
Alright, well, we'll
Take
see
care.
Hey, you done all the side quests here. Congratulations. Well, now we're on our way to Novak, I guess. What the fuck are you going up? Oh, bark scorpions. Good job, Eddie. There we go. Well, this is probably a bad time to be hitting this trail at night, but fuck it. Why not? So this is what I meant about that one fucking, like, corner that you turn and then the thing is covered up by a tire cone. That one's so fucking hard to get. That one gets everyone all the time. I don't think there's a single person who doesn't, like, who isn't getting, like, fucked over by that at some point. Gonna hit the gym before Jacob runs his Maho Shoujo campaign at 4 later that day. Yeah, you take care, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good evening. Uh-oh. Ow. You know, charging at me from a cliff with a knife doesn't seem like the best idea, lady. Grenade rifle equally so. And come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Shit! Every time. Every time. Even when you know about it. Yeah, like... Jackson wasn't kidding about the roads being dangerous. It's just like, I don't know why he set me to kill bugs when there are, like actual ambushes being set up and shit. You know? Just seems like a bit of a weird fucking, like, weird prioritization. Huh. Anyone here? I'm even stealing from somebody. It must be out. And a wasteland omelet in there, goddamn. Hey, tumblers today. I'll take that. Thank you, free lockpick. Alright. Off to Novak. Got him. What's going on over here? Raided farmstead. Oh, that's a small skeleton. I don't like that. Damn, that's unfortunate. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star, though. They left all this shit? Goddamn. Wasn't rated very well. There we go. You know, Gunslinger may not work very well as a name whenever, you know, you've just got the knife. Well, once again, just the knife, man? Really?
They killed her!
Anyone else? Oh. Hey, jackass. And there we go. It must have been a trap that left. Hey, NCR troops.
Hello? Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to steer clear of this place. The whole town's irradiated to high hell.
Oh, shit. If it's filled with radiation, why the hell are you still here?
I was stationed at Camp Searchlight before the incident. I've since taken it upon myself to keep travelers away from the area.
What happened?
Some legionaries snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb.
Well,
I don't know
damn.
where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everyone and turned the rest into ghouls.
How'd you survive?
I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened. There were a few others with me after it happened, including some of my superiors. Between radiation poisoning and attacks by the Legion, they all died out.
How the hell did the Legion get into the camp?
I don't know, unfortunately. There may be clues somewhere inside the camp, but I'm not about to run in there to find out.
Can I ask something else? Well, where should I go
Head
instead?
north toward Novak. Look for a big dinosaur. Can't miss it.
So dangerous about this place?
The whole area is irradiated and filled with mutated creatures.
What kind of creatures?
Mostly ghouls, and a handful of radscorps. I think some geckos moved in not too long ago. They seem to stick mostly to the south end of the camp.
Yep. Alright, I'll see you. That's a shame. North towards Novak, huh?
You lost?
Not really. There we go. Yep, that'll do it. 357, and that whole head is just gone. The hell was that? I love zooming in on Olrak's weird nipples. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably do, well, let's head to Novak first, and then we'll do Booted. A bunch of big hornets fighting off that. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother them. They ain't gonna bother me. It was a little bit too hasty with that one big hornet over there. Sorry, what? Don't like that noise. Oh, hey! I don't like you guys very much.
Awe, watch yourself, profligate.
Oh, hey, this is the slave camp.
True to Caesar. They hardly even know how to fight.
Damn, look at that boy run. There we go. Hell yeah, they're pretty close, actually. Got ourselves a fucking Legion camp here, boys.
Watch yourself, profligate.
You got a name?
Watch yourself, profligate.
No, you don't. Healing powder.
That machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're allowed to not like it. Is there any kind of guy that I can talk to about this, or am I just gonna have to kill you all?
Watch yourself, profligate.
I mean, I'm fine with doing that. I just want to make sure. Alright, well. Murder time. Oh, I lost karma from stealing from the Legion. Oh, boo. Don't you fucking shoot my robot. Back the fuck up. 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 Get the fuck out of here, you guys. Yeah, that's about all it is for a quest. It's not much. Alright, back towards Novak. Damn, these guys really don't care that I've been killing them. Left, right, and center. What is my reputation with them, by the way? Neutral. That feels incorrect. That feels like that's bugged. I feel like killing Volpez should have kicked me down to like fucking scum of the earth, and then I killed all those guys for like no reason. Rock Flower Cave. What's in here again? I know there's something. Give me 1 second. I'm tempted to look this up real quick, just see if this is worth it for the moment. I know what's in here. This is super worth it. Time for a Wild Wasteland thing. Well, hey, Prospector, what the fuck are you doing charging in here like this?
Howdy. Watch out!
Yep. Don't mind if I do. Lockpicks up, science up. Put up repaired 50. Let's throw a barter. Oh boy, level 8. Let's see, what do we want? Quick Draw, Grunt, Commando's pretty good. Shotgun Surgeon's pretty good. Bloody Mess ain't bad. Cannibal's not really worth it. Let's do Lady Killer. Let's finally become bisexual. These things were really not meant to, like... Let me just make sure to see what she's got on her. Alright. Well, alright. Got that all out of the way. Now we just need to get to the back section. Meantime, let's heal up a little bit. Took a couple of nasty smacks. Was this the way I came from? I believe it is. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's see what happens when we go this way. Yep. God damn, this place sucks. Oh! They broke through the fence. Heal up. Hey, Rat Slayer, let's fucking go. Alright, so this is one of the first unique weapons you can really get in the game, and it's incredible. The bonus critical chance on this thing is crazy. It can and will carry you through most of the early game. It's delightful, I love this thing. Radiation suit, I don't really need that. Programmer's Digest, stays position. Cat eye, rat away. Okay, rat meat. It's got a night vision scope, it's got a silencer, it's fully modded, it's got bonus critical chance. This thing is incredible. Varmint rifles are mostly useless. This is delightful. This is just perfect. Alright. And from here we make our way to Novak. As I say for like the 5th time. I might be a little turned around. Pretty sure this is where I need to be going. Yeah. And there's the exit. Neat. And I got what I came for. Now onward to Novak, which you can see based on the very helpful landmark of the giant dinosaur. Let's see what's over here. On our way. There's some big corners, looks like. Hey, it's a wrecked highwayman. So this is supposed to be like the player character's highwayman from like from Fallout 2. Fusion, Stimpaks, Bottle Cap, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Microfusions from Red X, leather armor camera, and a pack of cigarettes. All those microfusion cells power in the fucking power in the car. I got a bad feeling about this one. Yep. Alright, Vipers. Goddamn, I would love the Rat Slayer. Damn, they had more dead over here than I already that accounted for. Must have got hit. Highway 95 Viper encampment. Some healing powder. Oh, didn't mean to sleep, but fuck it, we're here now. Star bottle cap. Consider yacht 8. Alright. Almost Novak. And once we get to Novak, we can rent a room there. Once we got a room rented there, we're doing just fine. We can stash all of our shit. We shouldn't have any more weight problems for a while. We also probably get our first human companion there. Got old No Bark Noonan's little junk heap over here. And track down the guy.
Hey there. Don't listen to a word Nobark says. I don't think he ever sleeps, so it's no wonder he spouts nothing but nonsense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Novak's shack's back over there. What am I saying? Well, goddamn, Victor, if that ain't Victor.
My butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
Victor, what in the Sam hell you doing in Novak?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with this place, Victor?
Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
You know, Victor, it's just so goddamn nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
Well, I could use a bed and some supplies.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Now, what are you doing in Novak? Quite a coincidence us meeting like this.
Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. It's just nice to be a friendly face out here. I could use another gun by my side.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
Well, all right. Well, you take care of yourself, Victor. I'll see you around.
Be seeing you.
What a nice old robot.
Hey.
Well, hello there, Miss Crawford.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road.
Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Well, what is this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
What is there of interest around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too.
Oh.
Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Well, is there anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over.
Well,
But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
I'll tell you what. Tell me more about Repcon.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such.
Well,
Watch
there you
out
go.
for strangers.
Oh, Jeannie May, I wasn't done talking with you
I
yet.
hope you're fine.
Jeannie May, where could I find myself some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. You seen anyone like that?
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
Well, that's neat. What's been going on in town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novak.
Well, you
They've
don't
been
have to
a
be talking
blessing.
about other human beings like that, Jeannie May. That's quiet. That's rough. I'd like to rent a room, though.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
Well, here's 100 caps, Jeannie May.
I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the... Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Yeah, thank you. You take care of yourself now. All right, we got another shipping box. Well, now we got player storage. We finally have a player housing. We finally got a place we can stop in, just dump our shit. Oh, thank God. Alright, so we're tossing all of our weapons in here. Dumping all of our clothes in here. All of our miscellaneous shit, dumping in here. Don't actually have all that much of miscellaneous shit that needs dumped. And there we go. Now I'm light as a bird. In the meantime, what do I want to take out? I'm going to take the metal armor, metal helmet, sheriff's duster, the rim sunglasses, the sheriff's hat. Let's see. And what do I want for guns? Let's take... Oh, we got a silenced 10mm. We're definitely taking Rat Slayer. That's for given. Ripper makes a pretty good melee weapon. Although I don't really have much the skill. I don't really have the skill for it, which is unfortunate. Gonna grab a cowboy repeater. Gonna get ourselves the extended 9mm. That silence 10mm in case I need something for that. Submachine gun for something rapid fire. And the service rifle. That's a nice generalist option. Well, it's probably going to be mostly the Rat Slayer, I'm going to be honest. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of trading. We're going to talk to our good buddy Manny up at the front, up at the top, and we'll see what's going on. And we'll probably call it there after a little bit. Take a break, go ahead and, you know, we hit the next kind of stage of our adventure. We're going to go ahead and play a little safe.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Oh, hell. Well, Jeannie May sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Well, that's lovely of you, Cliff. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about, you know what, tell me about the souvenir rockets. I'll humor you, Cliff.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
Well, that's unfortunate. How'd they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
What about supplies and guns? You sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Well, let me see what you got for sale, Cliff.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Alright, what do we got here? We got that gun. Love you, that gun. It's a 556, it's a 556 pistol. It's the fucking gun from Blade Runner. And we got a couple unique weapons here from the GRA stuff, but we're not, that's a little out of our price range, so. Let's see, we got some stim packs, I'll buy those. 357 long barrel. I just realized I don't have anything to barter with. I'm gonna have to go back to my house and pick up some weapons to sell. Got some case boxes. We'll buy cowboy repeater long tube. That's not bad. I'll take that. Gives me extra ammo. 1,000 Dinky the Dinosaur, the T-Rex souvenirs. I'll buy one. Laser pistol combat sights, laser rifle beam splitter, free war money primer box for large pistol, and a rocket souvenir. Alright, we need some 357. We need some 556. 10mm is always nice. And we'll go ahead and call it even here. Everything else is stuff that I'm going to be using, so I need to go get some stuff to sell. First while I'm here, I'll talk to Manny. I can take care of that off camera.
What's going on, man?
Hey, not too much. Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
What do you protect town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky.
Oh, that's neat. Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now.
Are you on bad terms with him?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What'd you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Damn. You were in a gang? Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
What's your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
Why'd you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
Damn. What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Well, I'm looking for a man in a checked coat, Manny.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
Oh, I got a score to settle. Is this something mine? I'm looking for answers.
Must be something pretty important to be chasing a guy like that. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Well, Manny, I can just tell you have had your needs neglected for far too long. I mean, it feels fairly obvious to me.
Yeah, everybody depends on you, you know? But they don't ask you about how you feel, what you worry about. There's something I like about you. You just seem really understanding. I was gonna ask you for a favor, but I'll just tell you what you want to know. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Being gay, once again, saves the day. Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Where's Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
That's all I need to know.
Glad I could help. Hey, I know you've got no reason to help me out now, but you seem really nice. Could I at least tell you about the problem we've got here?
Sure, maybe I can help ease your mind.
See? I was right about you. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Well, what needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Alright, I gotta take off. You take care, Manny.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap in my room, and then we'll go ahead and start this up talking to Boone tomorrow, or whenever we end up getting back to this. I just definitely wanted to do a little bit of a stream just because of the 14th anniversary today. I think that's really neat. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sleep until let's say about midnight or 1 in the morning. That's fine. Get that well rested buff, and we're gonna go ahead and save it, and we're gonna go ahead and call it here for today. I have been having such a good time with this. I know today it's been more like walking around than doing a whole lot of talking, which I think is like the strength of Fallout New Vegas. Like I think the wandering around, like just you know, hanging out, doing your thing, shooting around a little bit, that's always fun. But there's something about like there is just something about like the dialogue in this game and how well it establishes the world and like just learning about these places that I think is really neat. Let's see who, if anyone, is live right now. Well, Noro's live, but I don't think we can raid. I don't think we can raid them. But let me try it real quick. Yep, do not allow you to raid. That's fine. Everyone else is playing Metaphor ReFantasio. Like literally everyone on my list. Chris Wolfhart's playing Until Dawn. It's spooky time. Let's go ahead and raid over there. You guys have fun. Take care, and you guys have a good old time. Wolfhart. All right. Well, thank you very much. You guys take care. Have fun and enjoy. Chris is a really cool guy. He's very funny. Bye bye now.